So in this video, I just recorded that how you can connect the Bitbucket pipeline with the Salesforce org. Previous two videos, we did the necessary setup where we created a certificate, and in the next video, we created an app and then uh, connected the terminal or the local machine with, with the Salesforce org and deployed the code from there. Now, in this video, we will set up a pipeline and connect the Bitbucket pipeline with the Salesforce org and we'll deploy the code. So there are a couple of things which we need to do. First one is that we have already created the key, right? And we use that key to connect the terminal with the org. We need to encrypt that key so that we need to encrypt that key so that we can upload it to the repository to the Bitbucket, and then we need to set up a Bitbucket environment, and then we need to set up a pipeline to connect and deploy, right? So let's quickly jump on that. So first of all, that as I said that since we need a key to create a connection, so we should not upload a plain key into the repository. The, the recommendation is that we should encrypt it, and in the pipeline will decrypt that key and then will create a connection, right? So to create to encrypt it, we need to copy paste this one. So let's open a terminal now. We are okay. So we are already in this keys folder where we have created this certificate. So this is the time to encrypt and to create. So first of all, we need to create a what I will say pass. We need to provide a passphrase, and then it will create your um, your key and vector. So let's put Caesar and passphrase. So it has created the key and the vector. We need to copy it because we need it. Okay. So now once we copied it, in the second one, there's a time to encrypt the server key. So let's copy it here, and I will paste these commands to the comment section or in the description so that you can have it handy. So here, what we are saying that this I need to provide my server.key location. So in my case, it is a server tc.key, okay, and out will be server tc we can say server tc.key.enc, right? And here we need to provide the key and vector. So let's put the key here and then let's put the vector here. Okay, so this is it. If I see ls, so my enc file has been created. Okay, so my key has been encrypted. The second thing what we need to do, we should add this key into the repository. So if I jump back to my Visual Code, because I've already set it up earlier, so now this is the time where I will quickly show that what I've done. So I create this is my Salesforce repository, and in the Salesforce repository I created a asset folder, right? You can create asset folder here, correct? And then under the asset folder, I have put my server.key.enc. Here I've created a server tc.key.enc, but again, you can put any name, right? So I have put my encrypted key under the asset folder, and then I committed my code so that it can push to the repository. So once I committed my code here, and if I go to the Bitbucket pipeline, so this is my Bitbucket pipeline. Here, if you'll see that under the asset folder, my server.key.enc file has reached, correct? So ultimately, this is what you need to do, that you need to encrypt your key and then add it into the repository, add it into the code base, and then push it to the repository through the branch. Now, so this is the branch which I have, pipeline demo. So under the pipeline demo, I have this key, correct? This is the first thing. So my key is encrypted and it is on the Bitbucket. Now the second piece, what we need to do, that we need to come to this repository settings, and under the repository setting, go to the repository variables, and here we need to put the variables. So why we need it? Because the first thing what we need to do, that we need to before that, let's quickly jump on the pipeline first. Let's set up the pipeline. So I have already have a pipeline, which is YML. So you can create a pipeline here, yeah, and you can create a pipeline, right, and then put it in there. So if I go to the source file, and this is the YML Bitbucket pipeline.yml, which I've set it up here. Oh, one second. Branches. Pipeline demo here. So let's open this Bitbucket pipeline. Here, what we are doing, that the first of all we need to set up this image. We need to use the CLI latest image into my pipeline, and then under the steps, uh, what I did, that I'm decrypting that in key, right? Because uh, so here I've given the path asset slash server.key.enc, and then output is server.key, correct? So, and for that one, I need to use this decryption key and a vector, which we have created and copied, correct? So with these two variables, it is decrypting, and then it is creating a connection with my org, where I need to pass the client ID as a part of consumer key, and then the key path, username, the user through which it will be connected, uh, alias, you can give any alias name, and the instance URL, right? And then it is deploying the code here, correct? So what we can do, that we can hard code the values here, which is not recommended at all. So what we have done, that go to the so ultimately the description key, decryption, this vector, consumer key, username, endpoint, right? These five things we need to configure somewhere, so that if it is changed, we do not need to change the code. So for that one, let's go to the repository variable. Under the repository variable, put the values there. So name and the value. For the demo purpose, I am not make it secured, but ideally on the real project, you should make it secured. So if you secured it, you cannot see with the naked eyes, and it will not be logged anywhere. The values will not be logged, right? So the consumer key, decryption key, ID factor, and username and endpoint. These five values you need to put it here, right? And then once you will put it here, what will happen, you will go back into your YML file, and as I said, you will use it here. Come on, what I'm doing, pipeline demo, and then this one. So here it is using decryption key and vector as variable value from what we have put it in the repository setting. And then once it is encrypted, then I'm creating a connection here, and then I'm deploying my code. Correct? Pretty straightforward. I kept it very simple for this demo. In upcoming videos, I will show you more complex examples by using this Bitbucket pipeline. But at this time, it's pretty straightforward. Now let's go to, so since my key is already encrypted, it's already committed into my code base, my pipeline is ready, my variables have been set it up. So this is the time for execution. So let's go to the pipeline, click on run pipeline, and here you will select the branch. So I was on the pipeline demo branch. Here I will, this is a custom step which I have created in my pipeline. So you will see it, right as hand. All right, so if I will come to this pipeline, so this is the custom step which I have created, build and deploy. And build and deploy is what doing, it is executing these three, right? So let's custom build and deploy, click run, and it has been started. So as just meanwhile it is deploying, as I said, that one, encrypt your key and add it to the code base. Second, uh, configure your variables under the repository settings environment variables. And then third, uh, in your YML pipeline, decrypt that key first, and then create your connection and deploy the code by using those variables, right? So that's it. It's pretty straightforward. And all the commands which I've used as part of this demo, I will put into the description so that you can copy paste it and refer it. But yeah, let's quickly see. It's up and running. So now it is trying to create a connection here, and now it has been connected or connection is successful, and here it is deploying it. So in this one, it has decrypted the key. Here it is created a connection and it is deployed, right? So if you'll see it here, it has been successfully deployed, right? So if you will come here and 207 for the last one, let's refresh the page and 228. It has been deployed. Okay, so that's how end of this video, that where we created a pipeline and connected with the OR and deployed the code. So thank you for watching my video. In upcoming videos, I will show that how we can run the code analyzer through the Bitbucket pipeline, uh, or more complex scenarios where we will validate the commit format through the pipeline, as well as how we can validate the commit format through the visual code and all. But yeah, so stay tuned with my channel so that you can get a notification whenever I will publish the new videos. Thank you. Bye bye.